Hello everyone, I'm once again back with a new video amongst all of you and I welcome all of you to my channel, all of his vlog. But obviously this time I'm not with a film review. Obviously it's known to all that it's the cricket season or the cricket fever is still going on, although the ICC Men's T20 World Cup is over. But obviously it was always going to be a cricket analysis in the wake of the glorious or splendid or spectacular or magnificent victory of Team India under the captaincy of Rohit Sharma in the final of the ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2024 on 29th of June at the iconic venue of Kensington Oval, Brisbane, Barbados against the Proteas or the Protein Cricketing Brigade, that is the South Africans. So many congratulations to Captain Rohit Sharma and obviously the Team India for lifting their second ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2024 after a prolonged gap of 17 years, because we all know for the last time Team India managed to lift the ICC Men's T20 World Cup way back in the year 2007. That is in the inaugural edition of the Pioneer Tournament under the captaincy of great Mahendra Singh Dhoni. And obviously many congratulations to Captain Rohit Sharma for winning two ICC Men's T20 World Cup finals. First as a player in the year 2007 under the captaincy of MS Dhoni, and this year as a captain come player. And many congratulations to great Virat Kohli also for being the man of the match in the final, because great Virat Kohli has showed his class once again, and that's why he is rated as a big match player, because despite having a relatively lead patch in this tournament, on the big moment or in the big final, he raised his bar and he literally did dazzle with the bat and scored the crucial or match-winning 76 runs in just 59 balls. He started with 6 fours and 2 sixes, and thanks to some brilliant support at the other end by the likes of Akshar Patel, then lower down the order by the likes of Shivam Dube. So obviously it was a great partnership between Akshar Patel and Virat Kohli, despite losing or having some early hiccups in the innings, and they stitched the partnership very carefully, and Team India could post a relatively balanced total of 176 runs for the loss of 7 wickets on the board, but still they had to fight really hard to win this match, and at one stage it was looking as if the match will be slipping out of our hands, because the South African batters were batting pretty well, especially the likes of Quinton de Kock, then Klassen and then David Miller, and thanks to the Indian bowlers, especially Hardik Pandya, who took the prize wickets of Klassen and then David Miller, of course thanks to the brilliant or stunning catch taken by Surya Kumar Yadav at the boundary line, which is palpably the turning point of the Edge of the Seat thriller or the veritable cliffhanger. Then obviously Arjit Singh, also full credit goes to him, because he took the prize wicket of prize scalp of Quinton de Kock, who was looking very dangerous at one stage of the game and was literally seeming to be taking the game away from Team India. Then obviously Jasprit Bumrah, as usual, he has delivered his goods. Captain taking, apart from taking wickets, captain putting pressure on the opposition batters at regular intervals. Then our spinners also did well. Our fielding standard was fabulous, and obviously it was a good batting performance. And many congratulations to Captain Rohit Sharma and Team India for defeating or getting the better of as many as 4 big opponents on their incredible voyage towards this glory of lifting the ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2024. Because we all know first they got the better of, or they defeated the Arch rivals Pakistan on 9th of June. Despite scoring a relatively small total of 119 runs, thanks to the brilliant bowling by their pacers, especially by Jasprit Bumrah, they managed to restrict the arch rivals and could win that match. Then it was obviously a big match against the Aussies, because it was always going to be a revenge match for Team India after having the debacle or fiasco in the hands of the Aussies, or thrashing defeat in the hands of the Aussies in the final of the ICC Men's 50-over World Cup last year in 2023. So thanks to the brilliant or extraordinary knock of 92 runs by Captain Rohit Sharma, they could score 205 runs on the board and could defeat the Aussies still by a relatively narrow margin of 24 runs. And thanks to the brilliant bowling and fielding by the Indian bowlers and fielders, they could snatch a victory from the jaws of from the hands of the Aussies. And it was obviously, as already stated, a sweet revenge for their last year's debacle in the World Cup final in the hands of the Aussies. Then obviously another revenge match, it was against the English Cricketing Brigade, or against England, because we all know in the year 2022, in the semi-final of the ICC Men's T20 World Cup, they got a thrashing defeat by 10 wickets in the hands of the English Cricketing Brigade, and it was another sweet revenge. And they could, the best thing is that they could defeat the English Cricketing Brigade by a comprehensive margin of 68 runs, if I remember well, because after batting first, Team India scored 170 plus runs, and they could skittle out the English team for 103 runs or something like that. So it was a victory by more than 60 runs. If I'm not wrong, it was perhaps by a margin of 68 runs. Then obviously the big final match, because both the teams, the Proteas or the South Africans and Team India reached the final being unbeaten in the tournament. And for the South Africans, it was a big occasion because for the first time they reached the final of the ICC World Cup. But obviously, this time the luck was there in favor of India because after batting first, Team India could score 176 runs despite having some early hiccups or early jolts in the innings, thanks to great Virat Kohli and Akshar Patel, who stitched a useful partnership, and then Shivam Dube also contributed to the bat. Then obviously at one stage, as already stated, we all know the match was slipping out of our hands, but thanks to our bowlers, our fielders, and they could manage, and good captaincy by Rohit Sharma, they could hold their nerves, and of course the standing catch by Sky or Surya Kumar Yadav at the boundary line of David Miller against the bowling of Hardik Pandya. Literally, they turned the match in favor of India, and they could hold the nerve and could snatch a victory from the jaws of defeat, literally, because at one stage almost it was seeming to be over for Team India, and it seemed as if we will lose another final. But this time the destiny was going to be different, and it was a winning saga for Team India, and they could snatch a victory by 7 runs from the jaws of defeat from the hands of the Proteas, obviously. So hats off to Team India, hats off to Captain Rohit Sharma, hats off to great Virat Kohli. And obviously, we all know great Virat Kohli and Captain Rohit Sharma have been the two great ambassadors of the game of cricket, and they have been two modern day greats, and they have served Indian cricket over the years with the bat, and they have contributed immensely. And obviously, they will be missed in the T20 version. Obviously, perhaps they will hang up their boots. But anyways, it was a great performance by Team India right throughout this tournament, and they have also achieved another distinction of winning a T20 World Cup by remaining as the first team to have by remaining unbeaten. Because for the first time in the history of T20 World Cup, it has happened that any team did remain unbeaten right throughout the tournament and could lift the ultimate final, lift the trophy finally. So hats off to Team India for winning this tournament by remaining unbeaten and achieving that distinction, that rare distinction or feat. Then obviously, congratulations to Captain Rohit Sharma for winning 2 ICC Men's T20 World Cup finals. As already stated, first as a player in the year 2007 under the captaincy of MS Dhoni, and this year as a captain come player. Many congratulations to Rohit Sharma, because it has always been his useful batting or precious batting who has most of the times given blistering or scintillating starts or fiery starts to Team India, on the basis of which the team used to build up the scores. And great Virat Kohli, who did raise his bar and did dazzle with the bat, despite having a relatively lead pass in this tournament. In the final, he did raise his bar and obviously scored that match-winning knock. Then the bowlers, our pacers, Arjit Singh, Jasprit Bumrah, then all-rounder Hardik Pandya, and the spinners have also done well. And obviously, one more thing I have liked about this team is that they could hold their nerves, they could keep their emotions in check until and unless they finally won the title, that is the ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2024. And obviously, last but not the least, full credit goes to coach Rahul Dravid, because we all know Rahul Dravid, the great batter of yesteryears and the idiomatic wall of Indian cricket, who has served this team as a coach in a brilliant fashion, and he has done a great job as a coach, and he has motivated or inspired Team India right throughout this tournament till they achieved this ultimate glory of lifting the cup. And obviously Rahul Dravid took Team India to that final of the ICC Men's 50 Over World Cup last year in 2023. It was another great run or fairy tale run for Team India in that tournament also, because they remained unbeaten right throughout the tournament till before they lost the final match in the hands of the Aussies. And if I remember correctly, they won 10 matches on the trot in that match, but unfortunately they lost the final match in the hands of the Aussies. And obviously the sweet revenge was taken this time by defeating the Aussies in the league stage or in the Super 8 stage. And obviously they got the better of the English brigade or the English cricketing brigade, and they took another sweet revenge for their debacle in the year 2020 in the semi-final of the ICC Men's T20 World Cup in the hands of England. And obviously they defeated the Proteans, and obviously before that they defeated the arch rivals Pakistan, thereby continuing their superiority over the arch rivals in any World Cup match. So overall, it was a fairy tale run or dream run on a part of Team India in literally in all three departments of the game: batting, bowling, and fielding. They dazzled, they flourished, they blossomed, they thrived, and they have silenced the critics or the detractors, because many times, obviously, it was bound on the part of the critics as well as to the experts as well as for the fans also to be a bit skeptical or cynical about Team India's chances of lifting the World Cup this time also, because over the years it has been a sad saga as far as the finals are concerned, because for the last time Team India managed to win an ICC trophy way back in the year 2013 when they won the Champions Trophy defeating England, and before that they won the 2011 50 overs World Cup under the captaincy of MS Dhoni, and prior to that they won the 2007 the inaugural edition of the ICC Men's T20 World Cup. We all know that, but since then they have lost a few finals as well as semi-finals in the ICC tournaments, unfortunately. But this time the destiny was always going to be different, and full credit goes to Captain Rohit Sharma, who could absorb pressure absolutely astoundingly, and he could marshal his resources very well, and he himself batted well right at the top of the order and did lead from the front and kept on boosting the morale of his team. Then obviously our middle order, top order, our bowlers, our pacers, spinners, our fielders, everyone clicked, and overall it was a cohesive performance as a team. Team India flourished or blossomed under the coaching of Rahul Dravid, great Rahul Dravid, the idiomatic wall of Indian cricket, who, as already stated, has motivated or inspired Team India to this ultimate glory. So another feather in the cap of Indian cricket that they have managed to lift their second ICC Men's T20 World Cup after a prolonged gap of 17 years. And hopefully Team India will continue this dream run in the future too. And as an ardent, avid, fervent follower of the game of cricket, as well as a die-hard fan of the game of cricket, I just relish every moment of Team India's victory in any international match, not just the World Cup. In any international match and in any format, be it a T20 cricket or an ODI cricket or a test match, in any tournament, be it a triangular series or a bilateral series or an ICC tournament or any multilateral series, I just relish Team India's victory, and this support for Team India will keep on continuing irrespective of Team India's performance, Team India's result in the matches. But I'm very, very glad and euphoric. Literally, I'm feeling to be on seventh heaven or over the moon or on cloud nine or in seventh heaven, because Team India finally could manage to break the chinks of final matches in the ICC tournaments, as already stated, by defeating or getting the better of the Proteans or the South Africans in the final or in the grand finale of the ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2024. Hats off to Team India, hats off to Captain Rohit Sharma, hats off to coach, and congratulations to coach Rahul Dravid. Congratulations and hats off to Captain Rohit Sharma. Congratulations and hats off to great Virat Kohli, and obviously the entire team India or a man in blue for lifting the ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2024 by getting the better of the Proteas or the Protean Brigade in the final. Chak de India, hats off, and all hail for Team India, all hail for a man in blue, and hope this dream round will continue. And literally, I'm feeling to be over the moon. I'm euphoric, I'm ecstatic, I'm jovial, I'm rhapsodical, I'm feeling to be enraptured, I'm feeling to be enchanted, captivated, motivated, I'm feeling to be beguiled, I'm feeling to be bewitched, I'm feeling to be allured, I'm feeling to be on seventh heaven, I'm feeling to be over the moon, I'm feeling to be on cloud nine, I'm feeling to be on flick, I'm feeling to be exuberant, I'm feeling to be, so literally it was a moment of ultimate glory, and it was, or we can say that euphoria got epitomized in its pinnacle culmination in the whack of the stupendous, splendid, spectacular, magnificent, splendid Indian victory or victory of Team India or a man in blue over the Protean Cricketing Brigade in the final of the ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2024 at the iconic venue of Kensington Oval, Bridgetown, Barbados on the Caribbean soil. And great to see that Captain Rohit Sharma finally could silence the detractors and could lift an ICC trophy under his belt as the captain. So hats off to Team India, and on that note, let me wrap up this video for tonight with some new videos, and I'll be back pretty soon. Until then, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe my channel, All Okay Vlog. And before wrapping up, once again, a big congratulations and thanks to Team India, to Coach Rahul Dravid, to Captain Rohit Sharma, to great Virat Kohli, to entire Team India for lifting their second ICC Men's T20 World Cup. Chak De India, all hail for Team India, and long live Indian cricket. So bye-bye, and with some new videos, I'll be back pretty soon. Until then, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe my channel, all of this blog. Bye-bye, good night, and love you all.